Good morning, guys. Lillian with Lily Ray's collection. I'm back to put together a box for you, a box of the smaller size. I do have a video out there that covers the larger size. This one is a smaller size, and I did start to put it together, and then I decided, well, let me just record it because I don't have one in this size. Excuse me. So I also started making my infamous, what do you call these? They're paper clips. Look how beautiful those bows are. And they are paper clips. They're nice and sturdy. Excuse me, bad allergies today. And this is what I've done so far. And they're all the large paper clips. Some of the small paper clips. But I love the bows. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to set those aside. Okay. Let's put that there now. These come with the template. I should have printed the template out. I didn't print the template out because we're going to be doing it in sections. So this is part of the template for the book, and this is poster board, and I used white. This is duct tape, and this is going to go right on top like that, and then another one in the front. So we'll do that in a minute. I just want to make sure I don't go over 30 minutes. So I do have, this is not poster board, it's not chipboard, it's some sort of cardboard, but it's pretty sturdy. So I wanted to put this in between the assembling the cover, so that the cover is at least, you know, has some weight. So let's go ahead. First I have to get my glasses, and I need more light. Let's go ahead and assemble. I did the cutting and taping so that I could get that all out of the way. I didn't want to waste time doing that. These are the stabilizers for the box. Let's see, there's one that is smaller. Did I take it out already? No, there's 3 here. So they all look to be the same. I think this one's the longer one. Excuse me, I have bad allergies today, so please excuse me. Okay, in the box I wanted to show you, I do have more stabilizers here. So you have that, you have 4 corners, and you'll see that this is already on my website, on my Etsy page. So let's go ahead and put these in. We're going to lay them in like this, just to stabilize the box. I hope you could see that. Yep, just like that. And let me get my pokey tool. I love this crimson paper, the color. Today it is, I'm in Florida, and today it is cool, but not cool enough. I have my curtains closed, and I'm using natural, well, I'm using light. But normally I like the natural light. Make sure that you get this right in that crevice. right in that crevice so that it sits nice and even. See, and I also have a dashed line so that you don't have to, if you don't have a scoreboard, you can just bend it and you'll get it right on the mark. This is going to help to stabilize this box. I'm going to put the two long ones first. And these come square. I went ahead and angled them. Just mitering them, you really don't have to take a lot off. So I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I was home with some allergies and healing from my toothache. I need $4,300 worth of work, which means I need 2 caps replaced because the ones I have are about 10 years old. And so they have to be replaced. Oops. It's as easy as that. Excuse my sniffles. And then these are the sides. This week, or rather this weekend, my husband splurged for me to get my nails done. So I got them in the lavender because I love purple and pink. A certain kind of pink, not all pinks, like that pastel-y pink. And I like the light purple. I hope you can hear me okay. My sister was telling me that I have to speak up in my videos, and I know that I do. That's been a problem. So, I'm going to go ahead and set this in. Make sure you push it all the way back. Okay. One more. Excuse me. And I had my nails cut because they were entirely too long. And I can't do anything with my nails long. My sister, on the other hand, she can do everything with her long nails. Push the corners in carefully, because once the tape is down, once the this is down, it's down because it's tape, so you have to find a way to kind of squeeze it and let your fingers help you. See this one, let me get a of course, it's the last one that's going to give me trouble. Let's see if I can take that kink out. Oh. See that kink? That was my doing. So you just have to carefully place it down. Excuse me. It's not a big deal because when you put your decorative paper on there, you won't be able to see that. So there's your box. And it's pretty sturdy. And this paper is the 65-pound paper. I recommend doing it in 110-pound paper. But if you use the stabilizers, you can get away with the 65. Because your cardstock is also, you know, heavy. It's at least 65 pounds. So, this was my thought. I was going to do this way like this. Put this one in here like this, right? So that one would go inside. This would go on top. And then this one is going to go on the outside of the box. Like that. Like that. And then the piece that would go up here would be this, which I have to cut. And then when you open it, you have that beautiful plaid inside. So I think I'm going to do it the way I planned, but this has to be stuck down first. So let's see if we can get this done. Let's try this here. I love this scrapbook.com tape. It's a time saver. And you're going to leave this on. You're going to leave that tape on. So I did it, try and center it from top to bottom. Let's see something here. This should be sized, hopefully, perfectly. I think it could have gone back maybe a smidgen. Yeah, see? But I was afraid that it would interfere with the flap, so that's okay. Because you can always just use you can use the cutter, or your scissors, or even your shabby chic tool. Let's see. What did I do there? Is that the tape? Is it rolled down? That's okay. That shouldn't be there. That should not have happened. But it did. I'm going to leave it. Not going to worry about it. And that's the tape. I should have made sure the tape was flat. Right there, the tape isn't flat. So we're going to keep going. See, I did it in pieces like that, and it overlapped. It's fine. We will figure it out. Just like that, see? it's okay. We'll just put something there to decorate it. That's how you fix that problem without stressing. Okay, now I know this one is a little larger. So, which one am I going to do this? I have to be careful with this one. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to make sure that the front is on point. Hello. Okay. Try and hold it down there. And I made the red one just a little bit bigger. Pulling it. Okay. And then let me get my scissors. These are some Tim Holtz scissors. Okay, these are still opened, so that's a good thing. Before I cut anything, let me just make sure that this is, yeah, this is going to fall like this. There, like that. Yep, that should look like that. And then see this? We can cut this because there's enough lip there. So I'm going to bring my big cutter here so you could see. Okay, this is the Fiskars Precision Cutter. It's a self-sharpening blade. So I'm just going to cut right on that dark line that we have there. Maybe even a little more. But I have to make sure to cut it straight. Let's bring it up to there. Right there. This is not balanced, so just take your time. That cardboard is like chipboard. And see that sliver? Made it perfect. Okay. Now, because this happened, actually, I'm not going to even, I'll just put a ribbon, put a bow here, done. Okay. I just wanted to let you know. This is the same template. What I did was I cut this one that's going to go inside a little shorter, just a hair shorter, as you can see right there. You can see that. And then the outside, I didn't touch it. Okay, let me just make sure the sides are even as well. You know, everything is dependent upon how you put it down. I didn't do such a good job in placing it. So, I'm going to do the same thing, just because I need this to be kind of exact. Again, you see that's just a sliver. Where'd it go? Okay, let's see this side. I'll do the same to this side, just a sliver. literally a sliver. This was so close that it didn't even cut the sliver. There. Okay, let's try this. Just gotta take your time when you do things, you know? There. Let's see. It's minute. So we're gonna go with that. Thing is so heavy. Okay. So now we can use your ink, your red ink. Here, I got this one. This is Distress Oxide, Fire Brick. And it's beautiful. I have allergies. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I have allergies every day, but some days are better than others. See, that just covers every imperfection up. And if you wanted to make it shabby chic with your tool, you can. I really want to make a pink one like this. See this here? That didn't cut. Just cut it off right there. Let's put that aside. Let me get these wipes, they're also helpful. Let's go ahead. I want to put the outside one first. No, let's do the inside one. We're going to do the inside one first. So now we're just going to take this tape off. This already has taken us 15 minutes. Well, taken me 15 minutes to do. I'm glad that I was able to cut it and tape it. Otherwise, we'd still be here. So now hold this one up as you place this one down. And you can do it on either side of the box. It doesn't matter. It's exactly the same. And set it down straight into the groove. Like that, yeah. Gently okay, so that's down like that, and now let's do this side. to that's good. See, that helps the lid to kind of have some sturdiness where it's not going to go all the way back. See that? You just have to kind of manipulate it just a little bit. Lay it flat. It'll conform. Okay. Like that. And then we're going to go ahead and add our magnets. Not these. Should I do these? Maybe I should use this. Since I don't like using these for other things, other projects, because these are pretty thick. These are the ones from Home Depot, and they're too thick. Oof. Should I use these big ones? Let's see. One in the front, one in the back. And that's going to hold that down. Let's see what happens there. Now, we have, I made all of these paper clips. Now, this would be nice for the front because it would hide the actual magnet because it's so big. And then on the inside, we're going to do a strip. So I think it'll be okay. Look at that one. It stayed with the magnet. Isn't that pretty? But this has to be attached to this because when it comes down, I want it to kind of be like a pull. So let me think about that, and I will be right back. Alright, so this is what we're going to use. What I was thinking of doing was to add the ribbon. Let me just cut 2 pieces of tape and place it on. We'll do it on the center there. And then I want to see which way the magnet, excuse me, whoops, see that one turned. So, take that off. These things are so strong. Oof. Look at this. I do not like these Home Depot magnets. You just take this off so that it doesn't turn the wrong way. Okay. Now I know it's the right way. Okay. So, don't need that one there, but let me go ahead and place this one here, put the tape on this, and see which way it's going to turn. Oof. If your fingers get caught, there may be some damage. Okay, I think that's good there. So, I'm going to bring it up this way and put the tape on this side. I'm sorry, I know that you can't see, but I'm just putting the magnet down. See, this is the way that it's going to be placed inside the box on that panel. So let's try this again. Okay, that works. So now the inside magnet is not going anywhere. It's glued. And then what we're going to do is oh no, this one's different. Oh my gosh. That's the right way. The most difficult part is knowing which way the magnet should be sitting. So my idea is going to be this, that I'm going to put this ribbon here, hopefully in the center, and this is going to be closer to the top of the box, like that. And then this one's going to be here, like this, so that you have a ribbon to pull, like that. And then we're going to just cover that like that. And that's going to be your pull. See how big these magnets are? And then we're going to do something with the inside of this. So I'm going to go ahead and say that that is a go. I do, however, have to glue this together like this. So the good side of the ribbon should be facing down. Like that. Just want to make sure this doesn't have to have it on center. The pull doesn't need to be so long, but long enough that you can grab it. We'll adjust it once we place it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and maybe I should use some tape for this instead of glue. Because you won't be seeing that. Okay. I do need glue for all this. You have to make these magnets just a little bit thinner. I'm going to put glue here and tape here. So that when I stick it down, it sticks right on top of that magnet. And hopefully this is going to work. Instead of putting that ribbon right on on top of the magnet. I think I'm going to put it on the side of the magnet, like that. Like that. You really don't need a long pull. So I'm going to do it like that. Right here. It'll flatten down. Now we're going to make it work. Oh lordy bee, let's see what's happening. Oh, can you see this? Let's move back over there. Like that. And then I'm going to gently squeeze it together. Kind of pull that ribbon down. Position this so that it is even. To burn those ends. Excuse my sniffling. That's all glue. It's still wet. And of course, we're going to have to ink this. Okay, so now it's the same on both sides. Place it down like this so that that's on the inside, or maybe we'll place it like this so you don't see it at all. It's going to be like this. This is going to flop down. Don't worry about the glue. I'll clean that up. It'll look just like new. And then that'll just flop down like that. See, it's going to flop down like this. So I really have to pull this up. So that has to stay like that before I close it. It's gonna look like that. Just like that. So I'm going to say an approximation of right there to start the ribbon. So, like this. And then it's going to dangle like that when you open the box. Okay. So this has to go like this, or like this. And this is going to fall that way like this. Yep. Okay. So let's see. Some movement. Now this is going to be covered, so don't worry about the tape. Okay. And now I'm going to bend that forward so I could see that pencil line. Let me stand up. I can't see, it's so dark. Right about there. Okay, so that goes upward like that. Is that right? So I think I'm going to have to move the magnet just a little bit. Down a little more. There. Let's place it down. I think this here is interfering, so we're just going to cut that straight. Just a sliver. So it's going to fall that way, like that. And you could use these two to pull. You could even shorten the ribbon a little bit. Okay, that's always the hardest part, is the magnets. So now I have to Maybe I don't even need the ribbon on the bottom. I could just pull it from here. Yep. I may not need the ribbons. Alright, now we're going to continue. What I did was I used my tiny attacher to hold that there just to give it more stability. And then I have this. It says time for snow, time for fun. We're going to go ahead and this is going to go right at that point. I'm going to try and center it and then place it down, and that's going to hide that little tiny attacher plus this line here. So I've already used some double-sided tape on this. I use my ATG and I use my scrapbook.com tape on the end because the ATG is not as strong. I'm sorry, the ATG is not as strong as the scrapbook.com. So you want to put the stronger tape on the outside of your project there so that it stays together. So let me stand up for this and see if I can get this in the center without putting my head in the way. Right there looks to be about the center, I hope. and hopefully it's straight. Okay, so that's going to, see, you don't see that line anymore. And you have something to read on the top when you open up your box. Okay. And this you want to continue to push it just a little bit back until it conforms, which I will do without breaking it because you don't want it to go all the way back. You want it to kind of hold up like that. So let's do the rest of the box, or rather the top. And this one is going to go right here. That's going to hide the tiny attacher, just like that. So this is all taped. And then after I put this piece down, then we're going to have to end this session so that I can begin my next session because it's been more than 30 minutes. And while you want to keep your recordings down to 30 minutes, it's very difficult. And I was thinking about adding lace to this one, but I think I'm just going to leave it without the lace. But again, I could change my mind. But for right now, I'm going to say that I'm leaving it without the lace. Let's see what happens down the line. That should hold it. Oops. And let's put this as straight as possible. I tried to do 1/8 of an inch all the way around, or a little more than 1/8 of an inch. I think that's good. I love this paper. I love the plaid. And then all of this can be inked. You could ink it with the red, or you can ink it with the brown, with the walnut stain. I personally like the red, so I'm just going to go around and do this all the way around. And you could actually combine both inks. So I may do that. Let me see if I have my brown here. I have, yeah. I have this brown, but I also need to get a another sponge. Whoop. Oh geez, I just ruined that sponge. Or maybe I have the, so I have, oh yeah, right here. I have this one I could use. So let's go ahead and give it that dark edge right on top of the red. I like it. And then we can also do the inside, but I'll do the inside off camera. I just want to say thank you for joining me today. We are past the 30 minutes and we will continue on our next session tomorrow. Take care and don't forget to hit the like button and share. Thanks.